What if I told you that you could create professional design presentations, marketing materials without ever leaving your AI? Well, Claude finally got a way for them to take my money. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you something that will completely change how you think about design workflow. We're going to take Claude and turn it into your personal design studio using Canva's integration. Yes, they have integrated with Canva. I don't know how long this has been out, but I just found out about it. So I'm excited. I actually spent the last couple weeks looking for a way to quickly create some ad designs because I just did not have time or the bandwidth to design these ads. And here it is. After I found some junky tool that got me halfway there, I find out Claude can do all of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell Claude what I want, and we're going to watch as it searches my Canva library, generates new designs, and even exports them ready to use. Whether you need quick social media post, business presentation, or a complete rebrand, this integration is about to make design as simple as having a conversation. So let's dive in, guys. Hey, I'm JJ. You ever wake up at 4 a.m. with 19 funnel ideas, 3 AI prompts, and the sudden urge to fight a werewolf with a CRM? No? Well, welcome to my world.
Funnels get fixed and the BS gets built. AI in the morning, kung fu at night. Coffee powered chaos and the timing's tight. And the boys dancing, clients on Zoom. Strategies fire and I light up the room. Ideas drop fast like a rock on the run. JJ's world, let's build something fun.
All right, guys, here we are. We're in Claude, and let's get Canva connected real quick. So down here where your profile picture is, now this is the desktop version of Claude, um, and I just like my desktop version. So we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to connectors, and right here in connectors, you can go in and you can connect that Canva. So you'll browse connectors, you'll see Canva in there, and you're ready to go. So a lot of really cool things you can do with Claude now. Like I said, I don't know how long some of these have been, but they've been around here for a while, I'm assuming. So the first thing I want to do is I want to give it a little context. So we're going to ask it some questions and then we're going to have it built in Canva. Now I use Whisper Flow to type because I speak better than I type. So you're going to listen to me prompt. Hey, Claude, what I'd really like to do is for you to find what's the best way to create an ad creative visual for a Facebook ad. And it's going to go through and, with Cloud having that browser functionality now, it's going to go find what those visual elements inside a Facebook ad would look like to hopefully get somebody to click on that ad. And it's going through. It's even giving me the best tools. Look at that Canva, Adobe Express. I use that. Smartphone photography. User generated content really is what works nowadays more in ads than some of the other stuff. But look at this. It's giving me all kinds of tools and everything. That's fantastic. Great. What I'd like to do is I want to create an ad for my coffee shop, Zoe's Coffee, at magicallybrewed.com. Can you give me a few design concepts that you would create using Canva? And Whisper spelled Zoe wrong, but that's okay. We can fix that. All right. So now we're going to get our concepts morning ritual lifestyle ad. Excellent. Boom, boom. Keep going. Great. First, let's fix Zoe's spelling, which is Zoey apostrophe S. Second, why don't you go ahead and make those inside Canva for me? And it's thinking. Gotta love thinking. Oh, sometimes it happens. Now, that's only happened a couple times with Claude. This is probably one of the things that kept me from using Claude because of all the network issues it has had in the past. And we're doing this live, so and it did it again. Let's fix that S first. We're gonna retry this again. Only ever have this issue with Claude. Looks like we're still having capacity constraints. Hey Claude, I'm trying to help you out here. Trying to say how cool it is that I'm using you now, Claude. And Claude, you're giving me problems. My friend and partner Brad Hart always says this is why we record first and don't show live. This is exactly why. And we're having constraints. Fantastic. Let's go in and let's troubleshoot this a little bit. First, let's double check that our Canva connection. Let's go ahead and disconnect. And then we're going to reconnect Canva. It's going to send me to Canva's website. Maybe I got to give it some new permissions. Did you turn it off and turn it back on again? Excellent. So we're connected to Canva again. Double check. Boom. Connectors. And it did not connect. Looks like Canva's having some constraint issues today. Of course, when I try to do this, right? It looks like it's on Canva's side. All right. Successful. Fantastic. All right. Let's do this. And let's give it that prompt again and see what happens. And it looks like Claude's having some constraints yet again. And that's okay. Thankfully, we've done this in the past, and I can show you what we've done in the past. So let me go ahead and bring that in. That's ad targeting. I'm just looking for the correct chat here, guys. And Here it goes. Okay. So here's what we've done in the past. And we're going to come back and we're going to try this one more time. Otherwise, I'm ending this video and you guys know it exists. Not bad for the first video I've done on YouTube in a long time. Everything breaks. Okay. With that being said, I asked it a few questions, gave it a few prompts. This is for Brad Hart's new book, $1 Million Masterminds, that we're creating some ads for. And it searched inside my Canva looking for any assets that I had already, which it found. It found existing ad campaigns that my teams created. It found the mock-up for $1 Million Masterminds, and it just kept going and it created the creatives. Now, it actually created those ad creatives inside my Canva account, which is absolutely awesome. And it looks like Canva's having constraints because I can't even open that link right now inside there. We're going to go back to the original chat. We're going to see what it comes up with for the coffee shop. If it doesn't work, that's okay. We'll try it again on another one. Man, all kinds of distractions today. Fantastic. But again, as Brad Hart says, record and show. That way, I'm not doing one of these live again, I guess. I figured I'd show you guys live. All right. With that being said, if we go here and go back here, we're going to give it one more shot. Come on, Canva. You want to work today. And we're not working. So with that being said, let's maybe try changing the prompt just real quick here. Let's give it first. Let's first try, fixing Zoe's spelling. We're gonna do that first. We'll get there, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right. And we're having internal server errors. Looks like it's Claude's down. Canva's having issues. We're having an end of the world internet. You guys saw that it was possible in that $1 million masterminds ad campaign that I created some creatives with. Created some creatives. So hopefully on another video, I can show you this in live view. But here's the thing, everyone knows I like to be raw, real, and relevant. This video is not going anywhere. Come back, check it out. You can see the process. You can see how we structured, how we did the research first, how we wanted to go and, make some corrections, and then give it the direction to have Canva build that out for me. Guys, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And remember, go out there and chase greatness.